Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hype this video. Let's go.
Carmelo Anthony, the 19-year-old North Texas man who fatally stabbed 17-year-old Austin Metcalf. Anthony's lawyers and supporters called his action self-defense. A jury with no African-American representation saw it differently.
I'm off the Carmelo Anthony case. I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. I ain't standing with no weak-ass black man. I'm off the case.
We have a young man who lost his life and another young man who's going to be spending a good chunk of his adult life in jail.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so one of the sticking points in this case is that all the black jurors were struck from the jury. How is that even legal in 2026?
I just want to say, free Carmelo Anthony, man. Like, for real, bro. Free Carmelo Anthony, and that's a shame. Say, bro, I try to tell y'all, but nobody liked the messenger. See, everybody see, why you care so much about snitching? Why you care so much about snitching? But people don't even understand the part that snitching played in the Carmelo Anthony case. When you send this fake black activist over there to the family and their son never been in no trouble, I need you to understand that, Wayne. Carmelo Anthony never been in no trouble, so that means this all new territory to these people. And y'all sending the new school Jesse Jackson, the new Reverend Al Sharpton. You send them in there and you let them talk to this black family, and you let him tell them that in the state of Texas, well, a black boy in self-defense has unalived a white boy. And you telling me that you think the best jury to go with is an all-white jury.
The jury found 19-year-old Carmelo Anthony guilty of murder.
The absence of any black jurors. There were minorities, but there were no black jurors.
The jury rejected Anthony's claim that he killed Metcalf in self-defense. All the black jurors were struck from the jury. How is that even legal?
Bro, he played a major part in getting Carmelo Anthony that time he got.
Bro, he the one told him to go with the all-white jury. Now think about this. He started out with the white people. He started out with the Metcalfs. All of a sudden, you make your way over there just in time enough to earn their trust to tell him to go with the all-white jury. Y'all don't think they put that plan together when he was over there by the Metcalfs? Y'all don't think his job was to infiltrate them, get in there and get them to get the all-white jury? These people already know it was self-defense. Why you think they won't release the videotape to show Carmelo Anthony trying to run and get away from these people? He pretty much did his job. He was over there with them. He faked like he got into it with them to get in with the black people, said a little couple of bad things about the white people, earned their trust, and then once he got over there, he did what he was supposed to do. And after he seen that the people ain't want to go on say cheese and go do all this other stuff to get money, because it's basically like Bishop on juice. Like you unalive Raheem and then you come to the funeral. You come to the wake. That's basically what he did. I'm gonna step in.
Damn.
I'm gonna get you to get the white jury, and then I'm gonna come back and try to get some money with you. Hey, I'm gonna put some money in your pocket. We gonna do the say cheese interview. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. And once the people probably realizing that you played a part in this, they probably ain't want to do nothing. So now, all of a sudden, you going around saying that the daddy all about money and all this here.
His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga want some bills paid.
You saying the dad and them all about money, but you went live on a live and said out your own mouth that the lawyers took all the money in the family, ain't getting nothing. I could play it for you. So now that they won't help you, they won't get no money with you. Now here you go again, making up lies. The same thing you did me. This is pattern behavior. This is pattern behavior. You just did this with me. You got that conviction. I know you got a nice check coming to you, Charlie. Don't blame Mr. Charlie.
Say, bro.
Charlie is just a man.
Say, to make this clear to people, before there was an all-white jury and before the trial went on, you're saying Charleston's online influence by him making videos and posting things drove them to have an all-white jury?
It got him to the family, like it got him in with the family. Like first of all, Charleston White didn't belong there. What was he there for? He's not no kind of lawyer. He can't give no legal, like what was his purpose of being there? You pretty much opened the door for the snake to come in. Like, you sitting there helping these people, like you dealing with them with their attorneys and all this kind of stuff. If this ain't none of your business, you ain't do nothing but turn it into a circus. You the one brought all the cameras and all the negative energy and all the trolling and all the clowning. But see, that was your job because you work for the government. You come in and you distract from the real situation. We supposed to be worrying about Carmelo Anthony, a boy who been wrongfully convicted, who was surrounded by 4 big white boys, bigger than him, big football players. He like 130 pounds. What you gonna do with 4 big white boys threatening to do him something? He defend himself like any normal human being would.
You do not have rights to self-defense. Your life does not matter in 2026.
Carmelo Anthony, the 19-year-old North Texas man who fatally stabbed 17-year-old Austin Metcalf during a physical confrontation at a high school track meet. Anthony's lawyers and supporters called his action self-defense.
I hear that there's a possibility that they could retry it.
He trying to get an appeal right now. You know, Charleston White was acting like he was putting up 75,000, but then all of a sudden, he found out the daddy was all about money.
Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf than I would with Carmelo's daddy. It's weak, dockside, and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak-ass black man. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back.
That's what you call putting yourself in the spotlight. That ain't got nothing to do with you. And then he had the nerve to say, the daddy in the way. How could the father of the victim be in the way? Like, how could the person who don't even much belong in the situation sit there and say that the parent, the father who shot him out of his, well, I can't say that, who shot him out of his, I'm making it easy for you to edit, Wayne.
Yeah, you know, say, brother, it's all good. Say, bro, you mentioned earlier he was drilling that the family was allegedly using the money for personal use versus, I mean, what did they do? Why are they saying that? What?
He lying, Wayne. Now, I'm about to show you something. That's one thing we come with proof over here, baby. Listen to what he say. Now it's gonna be. I got it in that little speed. It go a little fast, but I want you to listen to what he say. Now, remember he said that the parents were stealing money and all this here. Remember he said the dad all about money and they were splurging money. Watch what he about to say out his mouth. The world. So you guys never had access to $700,000. The lawyers got the $700,000, and you guys got nothing. So you couldn't fire the lawyers when we brought in. You heard him? Y'all never had access to the $700,000. The lawyers got the $700,000 and y'all got nothing. You ain't heard him? I play it again. It's coming from out his mouth, Wayne. I'm just showing y'all he be lying. Just like, you know, me and him was supposed to go on on a tour for $100,000. I'm just saying, you know, things be, you know, they got the truth and then they got what Charleston gonna tell you for content to go viral. So listen again, y'all. Ain't no way in the world. So you guys never had access to $700,000. The lawyers got the $700,000, and you guys got nothing. So you couldn't fire the lawyers when we brought in Miss Noji because halfway through about 6 months ago we tried to bring in Miss Noji and True. The lawyers got the $700,000, and you guys got nothing. So you couldn't.
He said they got nothing.
So make sure y'all get y'all Carmelo Anthony watermelon film show.
When did it become cool to laugh at watermelon jokes as black people? And guess what, y'all? Something that y'all don't know. They like to play with us with watermelons, bro, but y'all do know they got that wrong too. See, watermelon was a cheap crop, and it was something that black people could afford. So our people grew watermelon to make money. So in typical white fashion, they had to make that a cheap fruit because it was something that us good old black folk could sell to make us some money. That's what they don't tell you about the watermelon. So you putting the watermelon on his head and all this here as an insult. I don't feel all that, bro. Charleston ain't nothing but a hurt man, bro. He's hurt. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. He was an activist. You know how them activists be? They be serious about what they doing. They involved in the neighborhood. They won't change. They won't fix. And everybody probably was telling them, man, get out of my face. I don't want to hear that, man.
Ain't nothing over here, man. Every other side of town got economic development except y'all.
And he just snapped. You know what? F y'all. Because them people heart be into that, bro. When they helping them kids and they be into that and they want you to really help them. And when you not helping them, I think it got the best of him and he lost his mind and became a traitor. I think he just blacked out.
Can I interview one of y'all right quick? What about you in the red shirt? What you say? Say now.
That's like me, right? I hate snitches. But they got people who accept snitches. I ain't gonna get mad at the whole race of black people because they got certain people who still, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's weak. That's a bailout. So now you sit around and you do everything opposite of what you started out doing. Like, everything about you is a flip-flop. Just like you flip-flop from the Metcalfs to the Anthony family. Like, you started out flip-flopping. You started out as an activist, and then you turned into a black white supremacist. You turned to Clayton Bigsby. You know what I'm saying? Remember that Clayton Bigsby from Dave Chappelle?
If I'm the Anthony family, I wouldn't want to know around me because he could be getting information. And it could be, how the fuck he just pop up in these situations? You fuck me up when you say that. You say, what the fuck he got to do with this shit? How the fuck he jail himself to this situation? Now he, you know what I'm saying? Now he's like creating the narration, the narrative for the whole situation. Like who appointed this nigga?
I just like, I busted him in another lie, right? Look, I can show you all the stuff he's saying. I don't even much have to say it. I can let him speak it.
I feel like I was being used for my influence. I was starting to feel like I was being used for my influence and my connections and resources. When I tell you we raised over $1 million one day, privately,
I'm gonna start it
I was
over.
starting to feel like I was being used for my influence and my connections and resources. When I tell you we raised over $1 million one day, privately, quietly, I was starting to feel like.
All right, now the reason I played that one, I'm gonna show you the BS in that. You said you was starting to feel like you was being used, right? For your popularity and all that. But they got another video out here where you said that you was with the white people and you crossed over because the Anthony family paid you. So if they paid you, how could you feel used? You understand what I'm saying? I could read a line from a mile away, bro.
Bro, he making that shit up?
Bro, you said on another video, type it up. It's probably gonna come up. I gotta go look for it. I just seen it the other day when I was on Instagram. I don't know if they sent it to me. It was a TikTok video or something. He was talking to somebody.
I'm definitely gonna find it.
Like, why you crossed over on the family? And he said they paid me. And he said when they ran out of money, I switched back over. But you just said right there that you feel used. How could somebody use you if they paid you for your services? That's not using. You making up stories. You trying to make these people look bad, bro. You trying to destroy their credibility. Your whole reason for coming over there. You came from over there. You was over there with them white people plotting. That's why you was over there first. Then once y'all got y'all little plan together, they used your blackness because you know you still work with the government because you did snitch when you was 15 years old.
16-year-old Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently.
He pulled it off, and the hammer back on the gun.
Once a snitch, you always work for him, and it was time for you to come up off that bench. They called your number to get in the game. Get over there. We need you to go get them to get that, tell them to settle on a white jury. And then look, it was the Academy Award-winning role for me. This what took me out, Wayne. He snitched in the case, meaning he worked for the government forever. Think about it.
Had faith in all that jury, didn't I? Didn't admit it. I feel horrible because I tried to strengthen your faith with my faith in white people. I told you, man, white jury will do right by us. I told you that, homie, I believe it.
Faith in them.
You heard him?
What he said?
That all white jury, didn't I?
You heard what he said, huh?
What he said?
He said what I told you. He said he felt now you sitting there you basically telling them, dang, I messed up, bro. I had faith in that all white jury. I don't know what I was thinking, telling y'all to go with that. I feel foolish. Listen to what he said. So basically, you hearing out his mouth that he the one who got them to go with the all white jury. I'm just showing you, Wayne. I'm just showing you, Wayne, because people don't like me and people are like, you know what I'm saying? So this coming out his lips. Like, we only deal with the truth. I'm CNN, not TMZ, Wayne.
Say, bro.
Let's listen to him. Charleston doing as he instructed. Because you got to remember, he snitched in the case, meaning he worked for the government forever. Think about it.
Had faith in all white jury, didn't I? Didn't admit it. I feel horrible because I tried to strengthen your faith with my faith in white people. I told you, man, white jury will do right by us. I told you that, homie, I believe it.
Faith in them. Dude, you had faith in the all-white jury in a case where a black boy unalived a white boy in self-defense. You had faith in the all-white jury. Come on, man. This man is working with the government, bro. What is he doing over here? Now let me put the stamp on it, Wayne. I'm putting everything together for you like a case. Well, this should be an easy video to put together. And guess what? You go right on my page. All this on one video. I want you to listen to the parents, Wayne. This is the best part. I want you to listen to the parents say they was instructed. Check it out. The parents said they was instructed. Say, you know, when you get it, you can slow the speed down and let them talk regular, but I ain't want to take no chances of getting struck.
Mm-hmm.
We did what was instructed. We was told so we did what was told.
They did what was instructed. I'm lying. Check it out.
We can say anything. We did what was instructed. We was told so we did what was told.
They did what was instructed. They did what was instructed, Wayne. They did what was told.
Instructed by who?
You know, I want to get my own people. I feel foolish.
See, man, they ain't talking about it. They did what was instructed. He snitched in the case. You want to know what they was instructed? Listen. Think about it.
Had faith in all white jury, didn't I? Didn't admit it. I feel horrible because I tried to strengthen your faith with my faith in white people. I told you, man, white jury will do right by us. I told you that, homie, I believe it.
That's what they was instructed, Wayne, to go with the all-white jury by Charleston. Put it together, Wayne. Put it together.
Damn.
I'm putting it together for you right here, dog. This real. I'm not making none of this up. And then after it's over, Wayne, just like Bishop did at Raheem's funeral, you come back and you say, hey, I know they're trying to stop y'all. Y'all need some money. I could get y'all to say cheese interview. And then when the people don't want to mess with you, because they probably looking at you like, man, we listened to you and our son doing 35 years. We ain't got no business dealing with you. Now all of a sudden the dad is stealing. But I just showed you the video where he said that they didn't even get no money. Wait, am I on it? Am I on it, Red Report?
Yeah, he on it, man. For real. Yeah, you drew a clear timeline for that shit. Yeah.
Like, say, bro, look, it's all on one video right here. It's all on my page right there, bro. Understanding snitching. The government agent system exposed through the Carmelo Anthony case. Okay? Like, that's what people got to understand. This is why snitching, why you hear people like me discussing snitching, okay? So now that we have y'all attention, world, see what happened was y'all forgot that Charleston worked with the government. And y'all let him become some kind of public figure. So by y'all allowing him to be in society and letting him get popular as a public figure, guess what? His public figure status made it so easy for him to slide up in there on that black family. You see how that go? All that come from empowering snitches. Now look at Karmelo doing 35 years and got railroaded. But y'all don't care about snitches though. But all y'all saying free Karmelo. Well, y'all gotta stop supporting people like Charleston White, the snitches, because when push come to shove, if your name get on the radar, he gotta do you the same thing. It's dog eat dog. It's either him or you. See, when you an internet person, you don't understand snitching. So I already knew once I seen somebody who worked with the government slide up in there on Carmelo and the family, I knew something fluky was going on. I knew he was about to get time. I knew Charleston White was sent over there. He had an agenda. I knew he was up to something. Why you think it was so easy for him to turn back and go to praising the White family the way he did? He apologized. I never seen Charleston White apologize to nobody.
I want to say this to the Metcalf parent. If I have said anything that hurts you, I ask for your forgiveness. Forgive me. I was in my feelings, I was in my emotions, and I was in my own ideology.
I'm the anti-Charleston. That's what he know, and that's why he tried to do what he had to do. See, like he tried to slander my reputation. That's why I'm telling the people, don't believe nothing that he said about the Anthony family, bro. I'm telling you, he did me the same thing. Do not believe that these people is splurging money and all that. I just showed y'all proof that man said them people ain't touch no money. This is what he do. This is what he do. If they splurging money, why you gonna spend $75,000 if they got money like that?
Right.
See what I'm saying? Just questions that you gotta ask yourself. Just like it's logical questions. Well, if you over there and they spending money like that and they doing all this and that, you probably wouldn't feel like I need to put $75,000 up. That's a lot of money.
Right. Of your own money, right.
So they must have didn't have it in order for you to feel a need to put it up. But all of a sudden, once they ain't want to mess with you and let you go get money, because I'm pretty more than sure, say Cheese was going to pay you for getting them on the interview, and every other platform was going to pay you for getting them on the interview. Yeah, they messed up your money because you're all about $1, right? You know, once you sell your soul and that dollar become your Jesus, you become a dangerous person.